Live and let die. But my face turns into a flaming skull. Now, what I've been watching this week, I've been watching old episodes of Raven. You guys remember Raven? It was this one of those like action shows that came on basic cable. It was like one of those syndicated action shows from the '90s about a ninja, a white ninja living in Hawaii. Oh no, cultural appropriation! Living in Hawaii, and you know, the opening credits have a lot of like shots of girls in bikinis walking around and stuff. The pilot episode is directed by Craig R. Baxley. It's pretty good too. I like Craig R. Baxley. I feel like Craig R. Baxley is sort of like a more, and I mean I'm saying this in a nice way and like in a positive way, kind of a more redneck version of Walter Hill. I don't know. That's just how I see it. I like to think that the bikers in Stone Cold are part of the same gang as the bikers in Another 48 Hours. That's just, it's crossover, man. They're in the same universe. I like to see I like to see a breakdown, like some kind of thought experiment, or like of like what would happen if bikers actually took over the Mississippi Supreme Court. Like it would the level of like public freakouts if that actually happened. And then, Mississippi burns. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I love that movie, man. I love the traumatic acting of the thugs, and in that movie, especially at the beginning when they're like, "Yeah, man, party!" They're like robbing a store, like, "Woo!" One guy's like firing a machine gun into a row of chips, of like cheap looking chips. Yeah, I love this whole like the kind of like sweltery white trash. And I say white trash is a member of the tribe. Uh, Although Trump would have fired me from the Apprentice for using that phrase, like, because he did do that to one guy for doing it, and you know what, he probably should have, but you know, but I love that. I love the rural Mississippi Stone Cold, and then playing out on this big scale like Die Hard. It's like they let a bunch of rednecks make Die Hard, and I love it. So anyway, Craig R. Baxley directed that. He directed this really cool TV movie, and I've forgotten the name of it, but it's about Stacy Keach looking for the truck driver who killed his son. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit like Duel, or if like Duel had been directed by Walter Hill, and yeah, I love it. I love that one. And it has a nice little twist reveal of who the killer truck driver is, although it's kind of spoiled by the credits. But yeah, so this house is a Craig R. Baxley house. It's one of the few, like, if it's one of Stephen King's few cinematic opinions I really agree with, which is that when he likes Craig R. Baxley. I was like, yeah, he's right, man. That dude rules. I Come in Peace, and that, by the way, is the real title of that movie. That's an awesome movie, like one of the better, like, Dolph Lundgren straight to video films. What was I talking about? Oh, so that's what I've been watching off and on. I still need it. I've just been watching what I can find on YouTube. It's a very you can get it on Fubo, but I'm not signing up for that shit. I'm not gonna sign up for Fubo. I don't even know what that is. It used to be on Tubi and Prime, and now it's no longer there. Boo hoo. Yeah. And what else have I been watching? Battlestar Galactica, the '78 version, which I love. Very much kind of interesting. Has a kind of interesting crossover with The Empire Strikes Back, which, I mean, I know it's kind of notorious as a Star Wars knockoff for television, but man, like, you could almost argue that like Empire Strikes Back borrowed a lot from Battlestar Galactica. That's for another time. But I think I can make a pretty good case of that. Like, yeah. I'm not even gonna get. I'm not out to. But you know what? I'm not out to ruin people's enjoyment of The Empire Strikes Back. So yeah. What else have I been watching? The Master with Lee Van Cleef and Timothy Van Patten, which I love, written by Michael Sloan, who I believe just passed away recently, and who also worked on Battlestar Galactica and maybe Airwolf. I don't know. That the Airwolf thing might be a little spotty, but I know he did work on Battlestar, and really fun pulpy TV series with Lee Van Cleef as a ninja master. Lee Van Cleef and his stunt double doing the heavy lifting. He's an older guy. I don't care. It's all fake anyway. Just let his stunt double just do stuff. That's fine. I get it. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. I would rather have it be played by Lee Van Cleef and then you have a stunt double do it than like by some cruddy actor. Who's like, I don't know. I am the master. And then so it's better. Yeah, better Lee Van Cleef. That's all. That's all. No, that's it. That's all I got.